How's it going, guys? It's the Pixelated Pumpkin, and today I'll be unboxing and setting up 2 scoops. Now, I've been waiting him in the mail for a while. I ordered him the day he came out. He was one I absolutely needed this year. And as you can see, he is here. I'm very, very excited to unbox this guy. I believe he is made by New Ray's son, which they had their name changed, so everyone just calls it FU now. Yes, I know the name is funny, but it's like some really weird, hard to pronounce Chinese name, so everyone just abbreviates it to FU, but today we'll be unboxing him. He is surprisingly not made by SVI, which is what I was thinking, but it's really exciting to finally have him and unbox him. So, without further ado, let's get this guy open. Alrighty, so here is what you're greeted with when you open up the box. There's a whole bunch of parts scattered throughout here. Obviously, the big thing here is the girl and the ice cream cone. So we are going to try to get everything removed from the box. Here's the module. That looks massive. And we're just going to get everything removed, and then we'll begin the setup. Alright, so I've laid the box down so everything will be easier to take out. We'll try to start with some stuff here. So here are some poles, it looks like, and his base. His base is actually pretty small, surprisingly. We'll move these aside for now until we need them, which I'm sure will be soon, since obviously the base is always what comes first. These looks like these will be put on their poles. Put those over there. Oh, here we go. Here is the girl in the ice cream cone. The detail here is insane. This looks really awesome. You can hold it like a real ice cream cone too. I will open up this just because I really want to take it out and see it. Oh yeah. This looks awesome. I'll bring it up to the camera so you can get a better look at it. Alright, so here's an up close of the girl in the ice cream cone. You could just see the fear in her face there. That looks amazing. Obviously, it is not really to scale of an actual human, since I don't think an actual toddler, at least, could fit in actually this size ice cream cone. But her head is pretty big. It actually looks very, very good. The detail isn't crazy there. I really love the way this looks. All right, so let's continue with getting some of the stuff out of the box. Here are the clothes. I believe this is just like a one-piece jumpsuit. A lot of stuff looks pretty crushed up in here. I believe this is attached to, got some poles just scattered throughout. It wasn't the most neatly packed box. Oh, it looks like the adapter even came out of the box a little bit, so we're gonna have to look for that. Here's one of the hands now. This is massive. These are like crouchy size hands right here, if not bigger. That is crazy. I really love the way that looks. Oh, here we go. Oh my god, this is massive. Here is the head for one of them. I don't know if this one's Jim or Tim, it never specifies. I will take it out of the wrapping when we actually need to put it on, but look at that. That is insane. Wow. I really love the way this looks. It is scary as hell, man. That is awesome. Now, here's the head of the other brother. Again, not sure if this one is Jim or Tim, but again, look at that awesome face. Another hand. Here's the module now. This is I have to be very careful with this, so we're gonna lay this down nicely. I laid the module down on a blanket over there. I don't know if you can see it in the shot, but here are the instructions, and I did find the adapter. Just looks like a standard seasonal visions adapter. I'm pretty sure while this was made by New Ray's son, I'm pretty sure they basically just use like the same manufactured parts and stuff as SVI. It seems like pretty much the same kind of setup as SVI to me, but I could be wrong, but this is definitely an adapter that SVI uses. So let's continue on. Get those out of the way. We got one more thing left, and this is awesome as well. Oh my god, look at the size of the shoes. These are gigantic, and they look awesome too. Oh my God, get a good look at that for the camera. These are awesome. They're so huge. I cannot, like, this guy is gonna be so massive when I have him fully set up. This is crazy. All right, and the last two things out of the box just seems to be like a hoop, or like a, probably for the waist ring or something like that, and his other shoe. I guess this is the right shoe, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, look at that. Now, I guess, let's start the setup. All right, now here is all of our stuff laid out. Not very neat, but here are the instructions. We'll begin with the setup, but just again, take a look at these guys here. This is some of the best, like, these are the two best clowns or I guess the best clown ever in my opinion. I'm gonna be completely honest. These guys honestly freak me out. I just really love him very much. Hopefully, he is short enough to fit in my room, but we'll see. I really want to keep him in my room all year round, but enough talking, let's begin the setup. Alright, so the first step, as I expected, was to start by putting the base together. So we have the base right here. It's not that big, surprisingly. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger than this, but his legs kind of angle outwards, as you can see by the pulls here, which they are angled out a little bit. So obviously he's still going to be pretty wide since he's in a crouching position, but we got to start by attaching, it looks like, the lower leg pulls. So part B, so you just got to attach probably some of these poles. It looks like the bigger ones are the ones we got to attach here. So B and B attached to the base right here. So let's snap them in. All right, leg pulls are in. The next step is to put on his shoes. Let's go. This is exciting now. And there we have it. Now it's pretty much up to my head as I'm kneeling here. And these are only his legs, so this guy is gonna be pretty freaking huge. So next part is to now attach these foam tubes. Now I have you guys angled up a little bit so you could obviously see what's going on up here, since we're only going up from here. So the next step is to, looks like we're getting his clothes on for the next step. All right, so don't make the same mistake as me. I fed his arm holes through the legs. So just do not do that. I'm trying to figure out which is the right way now. All right, I know what to do now. Not gonna do that again. But yeah, just don't do that. Alright, now finally, after 2 attempts, we finally have his clothes on the way they want us to put them on. So there we go. Now we can move on to our next step, being step 7. Now here's the big part. We got to get the module on. So let's do it. So now here we have it, the module. Easily the most important part. So we're going to want to be very careful getting this on. So with a little persistence, we're there. Next step is our next step now is to attach the hip hoop. So I believe they go in there, but we got to cut these little things off. So I'll do that first. All right, so now we have it on. The weird thing is that you have to put it in a very specific way. So of course you have to flip it over to make sure it goes in properly. But then you have to make sure that this little tag here is facing forward. Otherwise, the holes here won't be big enough. Like one side is smaller than the other, and one is made with a smaller tube and the other is made with a bigger one. It's kind of hard to explain, but anyways, we finally got this on. So the next step is step 9, and we have to attach the arms now. So let's go do that. So there we go. We got the arms in. They look great, already at my head, which is crazy. The next step here is, so let's see, we got to now attach. So now we have to attach this thing, which I guess is the bracket for their heads to go on. So I guess let's go do that now. I'm not sure which way. Probably. Perfect. That is in nice and secure now. That looks great. next part is to get his back piece on now, which is this back bracket right here, laying down in the grass. Now we have to attach the back bracket here, which obviously goes on the back. There's a little hole thingy right here just to slide that right in. Very much like an SVI prop setup. Probably because, again, they probably use the same like material and resources stuff. Now that this is all on, he's starting to get a little bit wobbly, so just to be safe, I'm gonna go get a stone to put on his base so he doesn't topple over on us. All right, so now we're at a very exciting part. We gotta put on the heads, so let's do it. I'm gonna actually do a bit of a close-up now. I will bring the first head. I guess this is meant to be like the kind of stupid one. Guess you could say. Get to focus there. Just so much great detail. I'll bring you in closer when we have them fully set up. But as you can see, this thing just looks awesome. It's made out of like this really good quality latex. It's massive too. This is one of the biggest like heads you could have on a prop. It's crazy how huge this thing is. All right, so let's get this first head on. I guess I'll just put it in this one here. I guess that would be the best place to put it. We'll see. I might need to switch them around later to get the correct voices I want, but doesn't seem very stable. Maybe there is an actual place. We'll try this one. Maybe they do want you to put the correct heads in the correct slots. Yeah, you know what? I think it looks like it. They definitely made a specific hole to put each head in. All right, so this over here was the correct slot to put the head into. It looks like, since it is wider, and this one does have a wider little thing. That's very clever that they did that. Definitely making sure you put the right things in the right places here. It's a little bit wobbly up there, but wow. Just gonna make sure you can actually see that on camera. Yep, you can. It is way, way taller than I was originally expecting. That is crazy. Now we have to get the other head on, so I'll do a little bit of a close-up here for you with this head. Obviously, it looks pretty similar. Not too much is changed here, except for his teeth and I guess kind of his head shape a little bit. They still both look incredible. I really do love. This guy has a massive underbite, as you can see, but it looks awesome. And let's get this one on. All right, so I had to backtrack a little because I needed to pull up his clothes. I had to pull up his clothes first before I put on the hands back piece, but everything should be all set now to continue and finish his setup. So now it just says connect all the wires. So I'm gonna be connecting all those wires off camera now. But we have a few more things. I'll come back when we have to like put on his neck piece and everything else like that. And then I think we'll be good to go. There's only like 2 or 3 steps left. So I'll see you there. All right, so here's our left hand right here. This thing looks incredible. I'm gonna do a bit of a close-up on the camera right now. Oh my God, is this thing gigantic? It is crazy how huge these hands are. I think they're probably just a tad smaller than Crouchy's, if not the same exact size. I don't think they're bigger, but look how long that thumb is, jeez. These look awesome though, I have to say. I absolutely love the way these look. It's insane, really. It looks awesome. So, let's get it on. All right, so now we got both hands in. It looks fantastic. So I think the final part we have to do is probably get that little IR sensor, and I'll do that last. But let's get the little girl in now. This is gonna be exciting, for sure. Wow, this is gigantic. How the hell am I gonna fit this in? That our setup is complete. So just take a look at it. I mean, come on, isn't that awesome? It looks so incredible. It really does. I am in love with this thing. My mom hates it, but I absolutely love this thing. So, I guess I'll just attach some stuff in the back, the outer sensors, and let's get this show on the road. Well, everyone, unfortunately, he came broken. Only one mouth works, and this does not work. But they are gonna send me another one. I just gotta pack this thing back up and send it back. But it really just goes to show you the quality on these things and how fast they're really rushing them out. They don't even test them first. If they actually test them in the factories, this would not be an issue, but it's really unfortunate. But that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy the unboxing still. And I'm just gonna take them back down and put them in the box now, but yeah.